Victorian beauty guides recommended bleaching the skin, or, in stubborn cases, covering the area in lemon juice or carbolic acid and burning off your freckles in the sun.
Ow!
We're no experts, but that cannot be good for you. Victorian women were expected to have long, curled hair, which was seen as seductive. However, they had to keep their hair up, or partially up, in complicated do's, as a woman was only supposed to let her hair down in the presence of her husband. Victorian women didn't really wash their hair, or at least that's not what we'd call it. They did use ammonia and onion juice as a means of maintenance and to keep those tresses shiny. The accumulated grease probably also helped. The use of ammonia and their general fondness for ingesting poisons caused hair loss and scalp conditions for many Victorian women who were actually seeking the opposite outcome. To remedy thinning hair or bald patches, women used loose hair from their combs to create hair rats, which they would use as a sort of makeshift toupee. Added hair pieces also contributed to the overall grandeur of their updos. The desired look was a waist the size of your head. So, best to make the head as big as possible.
A crime against fashion.
That's not to say that Victorian women didn't also try to achieve impossibly small waist sizes. While fashions changed throughout the era, corsets were a popular clothing item of the time to help women achieve that sought-after hourglass figure. Since women are in fact humans and not hourglasses, these undergarments were often restrictive and uncomfortable. Tight-lacing corsets, which made simple tasks like breathing a difficulty, grew in popularity toward the end of the 19th century. Some Victorian women even began tight-lace training their daughters, putting them in increasingly stricter ties to get their body to shrink into the mold. While the waist was pulled inward, breast padding and bustles were used to make other areas appear more voluptuous. Outside of the rigorous fashion requirements, women's bodies were subject to intense societal expectations. During the early mid-Victorian era, a woman was expected to be pleasantly plump, without being overweight or too thin. Being overweight was increasingly shamed in the latter part of the period. To lose weight, women would often resort to dangerous methods like cocaine, tapeworms, and, you guessed it, arsenic.
Arsenic.
As far as facial features went, dark, bright eyes, red lips, and rosy cheeks were considered beautiful. Of course, once again, all those were difficult to achieve without a Sephora nearby, but Victorian women certainly got creative. To darken their eyes, Victorian women often rubbed soot on their eyelashes as mascara and mixed coal or burnt toast with milk as eyeliner. That's taking the smoky eye to a whole new level. If those techniques sound hardcore, it's nothing compared to the women who squeezed lemon juice or perfume into their eyes to make them watery. Some even used belladonna eye drops, made from what else but a deadly nightshade. Belladonna can literally make you go blind. But what's a little permanent blindness in exchange for a dewy and shiny eye? For rosier cheeks, many women used beet juice for its natural coloring. And in the pre-Kylie lip kit world, ground-up beetles were a premium lip stain choice. It might sound gross, but at least that one wasn't life-threatening. Are you wondering what lengths Victorian men had to go through to be considered attractive? Shorter hair was in style for men throughout most of the era, and facial hair was seen as a sign of masculinity. Yep, that's it. There's nothing else. Beauty may be a pain, but we think poisoning yourself might be crossing the line. Let us know in the comments if you'd be sitting pretty during the Victorian era, or opt out to be an ugly novel-reading beast.
I know.
You know which one we
Watching my mustache now, bro, chicks would be digging me. Bro, especially because I'm German, bro.
Yeah, I'm German too.
No, you're not. You're Johnny Cash.
Johnny Cash.
You fell into a burning ring of fire. And
Trapping.